Check 1, 2. There we go.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mulching Field in DeLand, Florida for this afternoon's Florida Collegiate Summer League ball game between the Sanford River Rats and the reigning, defending Florida League champion DeLand Suns. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kids Day here at the ballpark at Mulching Field. As various boys and girls clubs making a day out of it to come here to the ball game while we're playing at 11 a.m. this morning. One of two scheduled day games this year. The Suns will play at 11 a.m. today and then have a noon game on the 4th of July at Winter Park. Part of what I believe to be, at least in recent memory, the first full slate of games on the 4th of July in the Florida League in a number of years. Once again, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan Murphy, Zach Miles. Glad you could join us on this Monday morning in DeLand as Hudson Widrig will take the mound for the DeLand Suns, making his fourth start of the season. He has been pretty good for his first three starts on the season, but has taken a couple of losses against the Sanford River Rats back on opening night and then against Winter Garden 1 week ago tonight. The lineup for the Rats looks like this as Trent Taylor steps in from the right side. It's Trent Taylor, Thomas Broyles, Justin Farmer, Jared Candy, Connor Allen, Bo Bratton, Jackson Muldowney, Jared Herron, and the new signing for the Rats out of St. Thomas, Christopher Allende, as the first pitch fouled off by Trent Taylor, 0-1.
Trent Taylor up to bat first for the Rats. He's been solid all season long, leads the league in runs. He's tied with a fellow DeLand hitter, and then also he leads the league in stolen bases so far, 9. So once he gets around the base paths, he is a pest.
0-1 pitch bounces in for a ball count, even 1-1. The key for opposing hitters against Hudson Widrig was unlocked to a certain extent by Winter Garden. They did not chase the breaking stuff from Hudson Widrig, which does have really good movement, and sat on the fastball as the 1-1 breaking ball from Widrig snaps into the zone for a strike, and the count moves to 1-2.
Nice pitch there from Widrig. Got Taylor looking there, Ryan. It's a nice piece of pitching there. Widrig has been doing well all season long. Taylor trying to get him early.
1-1 pitch bounces low and outside for a ball, and the count on the former Sun Taylor evens at 2-2. The defensive arrangement for the Rats, it's Bell, Dixon, Alonzo left to right in the outfield, Wallace, Alejandro, Fornari, and Burke left to right in the infield. 2-2 pitch bounced down the third base line, gloved by Wallace in foul territory, and will do another 2-2 delivery to Trent Taylor as Sanford in their road blues, accented in white and black. The Suns in their home whites, accented in orange and black. Widrig works from the windup with nobody on base as the Lincoln Memorial right-handers 2-2 pitch misses low and outside for a ball, and the count on Taylor fills at 3-2.
Taylor being really patient in the batter's box, something that he's done a good job of all season. He just finds ways to get on base.
3-2 pitch fouled back to the top of the screen. And a long first at-bat here between Widrig and Taylor.
Taylor playing his old team, played for DeLand in 2017 and 2018, Ryan, so not too much of a stranger to the Stetson ballpark.
Part of the championship team last year, more as an outfielder than anything else. Is the 3-2 pitch, low and outside for ball 4. And the leadoff hitter is aboard for the Rats in the person of Taylor, as that'll bring up the Sanford center fielder in Thomas Broyles.
Yeah, that'll be Taylor's 5th walk of the season. He also has 8 hits to go along to his name. So Taylor performing well all season long. Expect a steal from him here. He's definitely going to try to chance it. It is a long base path here at Stetson, but Thomas Broyles now to the plate for the Rats.
First pitch to Broyles is in there, low and outside for a strike, 0-1.
Taylor right on point there. Tries to take a few steps off. He acts like he's going to steal, trying to get Montenegro there. Catching for the Suns a little off his game, but Montenegro stays true, and Taylor might try it here.
Broyles a 200 hitter as a pickoff throw to first, not in time. Close play as Burke applied the tag to Taylor, but didn't get it in time.
Yeah, Taylor's been picked off numerous times this season. It's been something he's been struggling with me. He's telling me he either steals a base or he gets picked off. He jokes about it a lot, but he likes to take chances. He's very risky.
No balls and a strike from the righty Hudson Widrig as time was called just before the 0-1 fastball was in there for a strike. So the count will stay 0-1 as stepping out of the batter's box and calling for time just before that delivery was Broyles.
Broyles leads the team in RBIs so far this season. The SEC product from Missouri loves to drive in runs, even though he's been batting leadoff a few times this year.
Throw over to first, not in time to get the returning Taylor. Count still no balls and a strike on Broyles. And Taylor, Broyles, Farmer, Candy, Allen, Bratton, Muldowney, Heron, Allende. Widrig, the right-hander, set from the belt. Taylor will go. Pitch is a pitch out. Throw down to second base, not in time. Good break by Trent Taylor gets him into second. And with nobody out here in the inning, Sanford has the leadoff runner in scoring position.
Great jump by Taylor there. Obviously, Widrig and Montenegro knew that a steal was coming, but Taylor with excellent speed, it's definitely his biggest strength that he brings to this River Rats lineup. 10th steal of the season. Won't expect it to be his last time he tries to get a steal in this game.
Widrig from the stretch deals the 1-1 pitch. A bunt is shown and pulled back as the pitch is low and inside for a ball. Count now 2-1 on the center fielder in Broyles, hitting .200 on the season. 6 of his first 30, 5 runs scored and 7 runs batted in, including a home run, as Rick Hall is going to come out to the mound to talk things over with Widrig. As action is starting to stir in the bullpen for the Suns. No one's throwing yet, but Tyler Jones of Winthrop is up and stretching.
Interesting decision there. Not even one out to his name yet for Widrig, but Coach Hall probably saw the bunt from Thomas Broyles, trying to see how Widrig feels about that. Broyles, though, not a bad decision there to show bunt. Get Taylor over there to third base, even if that means sacrificing yourself on the bunts. I like the decision there just to move Taylor 90 feet closer to home plate.
Longer mound meeting between the Suns here, as the home plate umpire will come up and break up the powwow finally. Hall will retreat to the dugout, and a couple extra words from Montenegro to Widrig. Widrig struggled a little bit in his last start. That came down at Lake Minneola High School against the Squeeze a week ago tonight. Worked 4 innings, allowing 4 runs, 3 earned on 7 hits. He walked 1 and struck out 4. Returned to form a little bit in the 8th inning against Seminole County on Saturday night. Worked a scoreless inning with 2 strikeouts. 2 balls and a strike from Widrig as he looks back at Taylor and deals the 2-1. That 2-1 is popped up into shallow left. It's the shortstop Omohundro who will call it off. He went deep into left field to make that catch. Probably would have been a little bit easier for Bell, but it's Omohundro that makes the play. And there's 1 gone in the first inning for the left fielder, Justin Farmer.
Definitely agree with you there, Ryan. Surprised that Robert Bell didn't call him off. It was a lot closer to Bell than it was for Omohundro, but nice fielding there from Omohundro to get under that one. And Justin Farmer will now make his way to the plate for the Rats, who is coming off a great doubleheader against Winter Garden. He went 4 for 6 in the doubleheader, so he only had 1 hit going into that doubleheader. This will be a big opportunity for him to continue that nice piece of hitting there on Saturday.
Farmer second on the roster with a .278 batting average, 5 of his first 18. As the pitch from Widrig comes low and outside for a ball, he scored 2 and has yet to drive in a run. He has been struck out 6 times and drawn a pair of walks.
The Rats haven't been hitting too terribly well all this season, Ryan, but Farmer himself just made his commitment to FIU, so he has all that outside distraction out of his head. See what he can do here.
1-0 breaking ball, snaps in for a strike on the outer half, and aces are wild. The Farmer, a ball, a strike, and an out.
Told me after the commitment, he said it was bothering him all year. He was worried about which college to get to. Now he can focus specifically on his craft and trying to develop himself. That's why he probably had a great day against Winter Garden. Didn't have any of the outside college commitment.
Taylor breaks, swung on and missed. Throw down to third is not in time. Trent Taylor takes third. 11 stolen bases on the season for him. He stands on third with 1 out, but Widrig has gotten ahead of Justin Farmer. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And it's been the story all season long, Ryan. Taylor, as soon as he gets on base, he finds himself at third almost every time. He's a speedster. He's getting around the bases. As long as he's not picked off or thrown out, he will end up at third.
1-2 pitch, foul back to the screen by Farmer as Widrig went with the breaking ball. Defensive swing from Farmer keeps the at-bat alive, and the count remains 1-2.
Nice defensive play there by Farmer. After you get a runner on third base, you just got to bring him home, hit a fly ball to deep field, and get the early lead for the Rats.
Set from the stretch goes Hudson Widrig. Starts at his chin, drops to the belt. The 1-2 pitch from Widrig. Swung on and missed strike 3. Widrig strikes out Farmer for his first strikeout of the afternoon. The Florida League leader in punches picks up number 24 on the season, and he'll deal with the most dangerous hitter in this lineup, the cleanup hitter, Jared Candy.
Yeah, Jared Candy's hitting .313 on the season. It's 7th in the Florida League, so he's a top 10 batting average hitter in the league. Candy's had a great season all along, 2 homers to his name. Coming into today, he also has 4 RBIs and 6 runs. He's also been victim to a lot of strikeouts, and Widrig is going to get a mound meeting. It looks like that's the end of the day for Widrig.
You got to think there's something in the injury department there for Hudson Widrig, as Rick Hall is going to take the baseball from him, and Tyler Jones is going to have to essentially be the starter today as he comes in. Runner on third and 2 outs. The DeLand Suns and the Sanford River Rats are scoreless in the top of the first. So Tyler Jones essentially has to serve as the starter today for the DeLand Suns, as Hudson Widrig, we believe, lifted due to an injury after throwing to 3 batters, walk, pop out, strikeout. Jones was pretty much had to do the same thing against Winter Garden back on the 12th. He threw 5 innings, allowed 3 runs, 2 were earned on 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. He came on in the second inning after a tough start by Connor Udell and cleaned up the mess and got the Suns a win. He didn't get the win, but DeLand got a 7-5 win thanks to a late home run by Christian Pregent. First pitch to Jared Candy is out of the zone for a ball, 1-0. Into the motion, the 1-0 delivery is a bouncing ball towards the shortstop, backhanded by Omahundro. His throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So Tyler Jones comes on and gets the Suns out of trouble as he strands Trent Taylor at third. We head to the bottom of the first inning from DeLand with your score. It's the DeLand Suns 0, the Sanford River Rats 0, as you're watching Florida League Baseball on YouTube Live. Bottom half of inning number 1. Hamp Skinner will take the mound for the Sanford River Rats. He will face the FGCU Eagle in Hunter Fornari as the first pitch misses the zone for a ball 1-0. For DeLand, the lineup goes Hunter Fornari, Rodrigo Montenegro, Alan Alonso, Christian Pregent, Garrett Wallace, Tim Dixon, Jeff Omahundro, Joe Burke, and Robert Bell. Skinner misses the zone 2-0. As the defensive arrangement for Sanford, Farmer broils Candy in the outfield, Heron, Taylor, Muldowney, Allen in the infield, Bratton catches Skinner. The 2-0 from Skinner. Bunt shown, pulled back. It's a fastball in the zone for a strike at 2-1.
Hamp Skinner getting his third start of the season. His first one came against DeLand when the Rats dropped game 14-11 earlier this season. This pitch from Skinner is a ball taken inside, but picked up the loss against Winter Park where he pitched 6 innings but gave up 3 earned runs, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts though. So Skinner not having the greatest season.
Fornari's 3-1 fouled off. It will get out of the ballpark entirely, so the collection of young fans that are here today will not have a souvenir to chase after, as left-handed action is up in the Sanford bullpen. Not sure if it is just someone throwing to throw or whether it's deliberate.
Yeah, I can't tell. Can't get a number on that. I'm pretty sure that's Jeremy Orbick, though. Don't quote me on that. That will be fouled off there from Fornari. 3-2 full count now. But Skinner, the Sanford Bulldog himself, comes from Jacksonville, Florida, 5'11". Pitched 4.57 ERA last spring for the Bulldogs and only 21s in a third inning pitched. Against Eastern Tennessee State, he pitched a 3-inning performance, only allowing a hit and 4 strikeouts.
3-2 pitch fouled off. We'll do it again.
Skinner was a member of the 2017 champion River Rats, so he's not a stranger to the blue and black. See if he can bring this Rats team around. Is 4-7 on the season, not the start that Coach Montero wanted.
3-2 pitch. Fornari golfs it down the third baseline, foul, as it trickles towards the third baseman in Heron. The ninth pitch of the at-bat coming between Skinner and Fornari. Good at-bat by Fornari to give his teammates even more of a look at what Skinner is throwing.
Yeah, Fornari doing a great job leading off. Obviously doesn't want to go down on strikes, and with the ninth pitch on the way.
3-2, fouled off again, so pitch number 10 will come.
It's also been a very common theme for the Rats this season. Their opening and starting pitchers haven't been able to last long innings. They get their pitch counts up early. See if Skinner can get Fornari out here and try to get out of the inning using as few pitches possible.
3-2 pitch to Fornari is a pop-up into shallow right center field. It's the second baseman in Muldowney that will get underneath it to retire his counterpart. One away here in the first inning brings up the Suns catcher in Rodrigo Montenegro.
Another one of those hits like we saw last inning where Omahundro came over from shortstop to catch it in the deep outfield. Jackson Muldowney does the same thing there, trying to back up deep. Good thing Broyles and Candy came from center and right field. 3 Rats on that one, but could have been a big-time mistake.
First pitch out of the zone for a ball to Montenegro, 1-0. Suns and Rats, scoreless bottom of the first inning, as the left-hander in Skinner will throw a fastball high and outside for a ball. It's 2-0 to Rodrigo Montenegro.
Montenegro is having a great season, hitting .368, 7 for 19 coming into today. He also has 8 runs, so when he gets on base, he's rounding and scoring.
2-0 pitch in the dirt again, 3 balls and no strikes to the St. Pete College catcher in Montenegro, who currently leads the Florida League in assists behind the plate with 12. The 3-0 to Montenegro. Fastball down the middle for a strike, moves the count to 3-1. Three balls and a strike from the lefty Skinner, the 3-1 pitch. High ball 4, and the Suns have their first base runner of the afternoon. It's a walk to Rodrigo Montenegro. That brings up the scorching hot Alan Alonso.
Alan Alonso had a great week last week. He hit 8 for 15 with an average of .533, 18 total bases for him, 3 home runs, and a slugging percentage, Ryan, of 1.200. He got on base almost 60% of the times he was at plate.
Bouncing ball to the shortstop, on to second, turn to first in time, and the inning is over. A 6-4-3 double play ball ends the inning quickly as the Suns send 3, are unable to get anything going. We go to the top of the second inning from Melching Field. It's DeLand nothing, Sanford nothing, as you're watching Florida League Baseball on YouTube Live. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the Sanford order in the top half of inning number 2 against the de facto starter Tyler Jones, who came on after 2/3 of an inning from Hudson Widrig. First pitch of the at-bat misses upstairs and outside for a ball, 1-0 to Connor Allen.
Connor Allen's been a very heavy hitter for the Rats this season. He's tied for the league with 3 home runs. He only has one other hit, which has been a double this season.
Grand total of 0 singles for Allen, who is hitting .211, 4 of 19, 4 runs scored, 3 home runs to drive in 5 as the 2-0 delivery from Tyler Jones is up and away for a ball as Jones unable to find the zone here in the second inning. It's 3 balls and no strikes.
The motto for Allen this season, Ryan, has been strikeout or home run. He's had 7 strikeouts and 3 home runs in only 19 plate appearances. So over half of his plate appearances have been either a home run or a strikeout.
3 balls, 1 strike your count on Connor Allen. It'll be Allen, Bratton, Muldowney here in inning number 2 for the Rats as the 3-1 lifted high into right field. Alan Alonso started in, then backtracks. Allen is retired by Alan Alonso, and there's 1 gone in the second inning for the catcher, Bo Bratton.
Allen swings again. It's a heavy golf-style swing from Allen every time, as you saw the big lift on the ball there into right field. Allen's been trying to get the ball down a little bit. It's helped a lot with the home run situation, but it's been forced into a lot of flyouts early on in the season.
First pitch of the at-bat from Tyler Jones. Breaking ball high and tight for a ball. Starts the count on Bratton at a ball and no strikes.
Bratton, during his time at the University of New Orleans this past season, hit a 15-game hitting streak in April, so Bratton can get hot quick.
1-0 fastball misses low and outside to Bratton. 2 balls and no strikes. Hitting .250 on the season, 3 of his first 12 coming from UNO. As the righty to the left-handed hitter, the 2-0 is another fly ball, this one into moderate center field. Ranging over to his right is the center fielder Tim Dixon. He makes the play. Jones has retired the first 3 hitters he's faced, and he'll face the second baseman in Jackson Muldowney.
Tyler Jones doing a great job of working quickly. He hasn't used a lot of pitches here in the second inning. Tyler Jones going to have to try to go quite a long distance here as he came in to relieve for Widrig, who only pitched 2 outs. So Tyler Jones, if he can get working quick and continue this pace, he'll be in for a good day.
Breaking ball, another fly ball. This one is into right center field. That one will drop in and wind up bouncing over the head of Robert Bell. It'll be a stand-up double for Jackson Muldowney as Bell misread that one off the bat. It was ticketed into the gap, but Bell got a late jump on it. Tried to slide in front of it, was unable to do so. So it's a 2-out double by Jackson Muldowney. He'll stand on second with 2 outs for the 8-hole hitter Jared Herron.
Yeah, just like you said there, Ryan, I don't think Bell got a good eye on it. It looked like he paused before making any type of movement on the ball. Landed a few feet in front of him, didn't get the bounce either. So Muldowney gets very lucky there, and we have a runner in scoring position for the Rats with 2 outs.
First pitch is sent into right field, a base hit. Rounding third and trying to score will be Muldowney. The throw from Alonso is in time. Alan Alonso guns out Muldowney at the plate as the rocket-armed right fielder easily throws out Muldowney, and the inning is over as Alonso, I think, ran about a 6.6 60 there coming off the field. As that ends the top of the second inning. With your score, it's the Sanford River Rats nothing, the DeLand Suns nothing. Bottom of the second inning, 4, 5, and 6 in the DeLand order. It's Pregent, Wallace, and Tim Dixon against Hamp Skinner of the Rats as the Suns look to get their offense going. In the bottom of the second inning, a mighty hack from Pregent cannot connect, and the count starts 0-1.
Pregent coming straight out of high school. He'll be attending Stetson this upcoming year, so this is going to be his new home, but coming off a multi-home run game against Winter Garden earlier last week. So Pregent making his mark early in the Florida Summer League.
0-1 breaking ball catches the inside corner for a strike, and Pregent finds himself now down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. He hit the go-ahead home run in the victory over Winter Garden back on Tuesday night as he chops one towards the shortstop, and they will collide, but the throw to first base is in time. Looked like Heron was the one that actually came up with it as Heron and Taylor collided, but it's an out anyway. Pregent put out for out number 1 to bring up Garrett Wallace.
Heron gets the out there, but he was in a similar situation last week with Francis Villeman playing shortstop. He came over and tried to barehand his short chopper in front of third base, and he didn't come up with the ball using his bare hand there. But as we see here today, he was able to make it. But Trent Taylor over there playing shortstop, asking, what the heck, man? That was my ball.
First pitch misses low and outside for a ball, 1-0 to the third baseman in Wallace. Bottom of the second inning, DeLand and Sanford scoreless after Alan Alonso gunned down Jackson Muldowney at the plate by a good 5 feet. To keep the game scoreless, the 1-0 pitch is outside for a ball. It's 2-0.
The communication on the third base side, Ryan, like I was saying, hasn't been best all season. Jared Heron is a great third baseman, but he's got to stay in his area and call off the shortstop when he wants it.
2-0 is a high chopper up the middle. Taylor will glove that one near the bag. His throw across the diamond is in time. And Skinner has retired 3 straight since walking Montenegro. Quickly 2 gone here in inning number 2 as it brings up the center fielder in Tim Dixon.
Taylor usually gets the start at second base, gets moved over to shortstop as Francis Villeman is not here today due to the early start time. So Muldowney gets the start at second, but nice play there from Taylor on shortstop, just a routine grounder.
First pitch fouled off by Dixon as it wound up caroming towards the pitcher in Skinner, but it was off of Dixon while he was still in the box. Count starts no balls and a strike on the center fielder, Tim Dixon, who's hitting .300 to start the season, 9 of his first 30 with a run scored. He has yet to drive any in. The lefty Skinner deals the 0-1 pitch. It is lifted into right field, starting back and carrying his Candy, but he gets underneath it to make the play, and the inning is over. So Skinner works a second straight 3-hitter inning. This one, a 1-2-3 as we head to the top of the third inning from Melching Field with your score. It's Sanford 0, DeLand 0, as you're watching Florida League Baseball on YouTube Live. Top half of inning number 3, 9-1-2 for the Sanford River Rats as the St. Thomas Bobcat Christopher Allende will step in from the left side against the righty in Tyler Jones, whose first pitch of the at-bat is fouled off on a bunt attempt by Allende.
Chris Allende just recently joined the team. This is only his third appearance in a game. He just finished up over there at St. Thomas. They were in the NAIA World Series. Appeared in 44 games this past season for the St. Thomas team. Hit 242 with 12 RBIs.
Swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. Used more off the bench at STU. 51 appearances, 22 starts. 66 overall at-bats for one of the top teams in the best NAIA conference in the country in the Sun Conference, which consists of all the NAIA programs in Florida. As the 0-2 pitch misses low and outside. The second consecutive team from that conference to play for the national title. Their rivals from Southeastern University were the 2018 national champions. St. Thomas fell in the title game to Tennessee Wesleyan a couple weeks ago. Allende takes the 1-2 pitch high and outside for a ball, 2-2.
Yeah, Allende is really known for his speed. Just like Taylor, he can get around the base path pretty quickly. He led off in his first appearance for the Rats. Coach Montero is really expecting him to add to the aggression on the base path for the Rats.
Won't do it on this plate appearance, though, as he swings and misses at a 2-2 delivery from Tyler Jones. There's one gone here in inning number 3. Back to the top of the order for the Rats and Trent Taylor.
Both pitchers are doing really good here early on. Only 2 hits through a little over 2 innings of baseball. They're dealing quickly. Besides that first at-bat that Ham Skinner faced for DeLand, all of his other at-bats have been pretty quick, and Tyler Jones is working here not too terribly slow either.
First pitch from Jones to the leadoff hitting Taylor, way high and inside for a ball. Starts the count 1-0 on Taylor. As Jones, the Winthrop Eagle, deals the 1-0 pitch. That one is sprayed high down the right field line. Alonso gave a cursory look at it, but it will bounce off the top of the Ryan Snyder hitting pavilion. And the count moves to aces wild on Taylor. A ball, a strike, and an out.
Taylor got walked in his first at-bat, the first at-bat of the game for either of the teams, and ended up stealing 2 bases. Adds his total of 11 on the year. Talk to me as he fouls that one off behind the nets here in Stetson. He talked to me later after the game a few nights ago, and he told me that he knows that his main strength and the main asset that he can give to this team is his speed and his quickness. He has agility like no one else on this team.
Blooper into shallow right. It's the second baseman in Hunter Fornari, who will make the catch over the shoulder, calling off Joe Burke. Taylor is put out for out number 2. Quickly 2 gone here in the third inning for the center fielder in Thomas Broyles.
Broyles, like I mentioned, the SEC product. His grandfather's no stranger to the SEC as well. Grandfather Frank Broyles, longtime University of Arkansas coach for 18 years, now in the College Football Hall of Fame.
First pitch to Broyles is a bouncing ball on the left side of the infield, backhanded by Omahundro. His throw across the diamond is in time, and the inning is over. So Tyler Jones answers a 1-2-3 inning with one of his own as we played 2.5 innings from Melching Field. Your score remains Sanford 0, DeLand 0. Bottom of the third inning, the DeLand Suns look to jumpstart their offense for the first time today as Jeff Omohundro takes a pitch low and outside for a ball, or I should say, to catch the outside corner at 0-1.
Yeah, only one runner on base so far for the Suns. That was Montenegro on a walk. Besides that, though, not much offense going for DeLand. Great start for Hamp Skinner on the mound.
Skinner throws a breaking ball in the zone for a strike. And Omohundro finds himself down 0-2. The Suns have put 5 of the 6 balls in play, as that will not change on that pitch as Omohundro fouls it off 0-2. The only person that didn't put a ball in play was Montenegro. He drew a 5-pitch walk. Only game in action in the Florida League this afternoon. 2 games to follow tonight as the 0-2 delivery is inside for a ball. Twisting away from it is Omohundro, and the count is 1-2.
These two teams, the first 11 a.m. game of the season. We have the only Sunday game of the season as these two teams finished off their 3-game series on opening weekend. So both of these teams playing on weird schedules compared to the rest of the league.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count, as Omohundro has gotten back even in the count. Skinner's 2-2 is a fly ball down the line in right towards the foul line, ranging over his candy, and 5 straight have been retired. Back-to-back flyouts to right puts Omohundro down. There's 1 away for the returning Sun and the defending Home Run Derby champion in Joe Burke.
Hamp Skinner, 2 1/3 pitch so far. He's not gotten any strikeouts yet, so all of them have been dependent on the defense. Great pitching so far from Skinner. He's letting his defense do a lot of the work.
Burke singles into left field, a base hit into the 5.5 hole between Taylor and Heron, and the Suns have their first base hit of the afternoon. It's a single by Joe Burke, his 9th hit of the season and his 8th single, as the Suns have a runner on first with 1 out for the 9-hole hitting Robert Bell.
Yeah, Burke, a great job of just finding the hole between Heron and Taylor, like you said, Ryan, and maybe that'll kickstart this Suns offense. Just have to feel out Skinner a little bit, and now with the runner on base on first, just trying to get him into scoring position.
First pitch to Bell, upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Bell hitting .211 on the season, 4 of his first 19, 4 runs scored, 4 runs batted in, has drawn 9 walks, a team high. 1-0 pitch from Skinner, up and in again, 2 balls and no strikes to the left fielder in Bell.
Skinner gets the good eye down there at first base. Since he is the left-handed pitcher, it's easy for him to check if Burke's getting a little bit of a lead. It might throw him off a little bit here as 2 balls have gone high for Bell.
2-0 pitch catches the inside corner for a strike, 2-1. Burke, not a major threat to run, is not plodding on the base paths, but not a guy that is more likely to take off for a stolen base. Skinner comes set from the belt, checks over at Burke. The 2-1 delivery is in there for a strike. Bell did not like it at all. Thought it was inside, but it catches the corner, and the count on the 9-hole hitter is 2-2.
Yeah, really inside pitch there. I have to agree with Bell. It looked a little close, but tailed inside just at the very end there. Is Skinner's going to take a quick breather off the mound and try to get Burke to go back a little bit. Like you said, for a runner that's not that much of a threat on the base paths, Skinner's paying a lot of attention to him.
The 2-2 from Skinner bounces in for a ball. Good job behind the plate from Bratton to wear it off the chest protector and fill the count 3-2 on Robert Bell. Hunter Fornari stands in the on-deck circle for the Suns.
Bratton doing a great job behind the plate this afternoon. All season long, a lot of passed balls and wild pitches have cost the Rats a lot of bases to their opponents.
3-2 pitch, high and tight, ball 4. And for the first time today, the Suns have 2 runners on with 1 out. Burke at second, Bell at first, back to the top of the order for Hunter Fornari. And in fact, the first time either team has actively had 2 runners on base. Sanford put back-to-back runners on in Muldowney and Heron, but Muldowney was thrown out at the plate to end that inning following the Heron single. So first and second, 1 out. And the first pitch from Hamp Skinner is a bouncing ball through the legs of the third baseman. That's into left field. Coming around third to score will be Joe Burke. He will score without a throw. And the DeLand Suns have struck first on this Monday morning. It's 1-0 on the E5.
Very costly error there from Jared Heron. Not his typical error over there on third base. He's usually a beast on the hot corner, but lets that one just dribble through his legs. Didn't get his glove down on that one, and that'll cost the Rats a run. And costly errors have been the theme of the season for the Rats defense. That one right there cost them the Joe Burke run.
Not an easy play, but a play that just went right through his legs as he was trying to get over to third. The first pitch to Montenegro is in the dirt for a ball. Bell to third, Fornari to second. The double play is taken out of commission, and Montenegro can expand the lead for the Suns if he can come up with hit number 2.
And just like I mentioned, a lot of passed balls for these Rats catchers. That should have been one that Braden could have gotten in front of. Also, going back to that Heron error, that was a good chance for a double play. Heron just had to step on third and throw it to first, so it could have gotten them out of the inning. Instead, there's one out and a run scored.
Montenegro into left center field, a base hit. One run will score. Around third base is Fornari. He will score without a throw. It's a 2-run single by Rodrigo Montenegro, and the DeLand Suns have opened it up here in the third. DeLand leads 3-0.
Braden's missed ball puts both runners in scoring position, and Montenegro does exactly what he has to do and drives both of them home. Another costly mistake that cost the Rats. If you don't have that passed ball, only one run may score. So cost them another run on another mistake. Montenegro now over there on first base. 2 RBIs to his name.
Red-hot Alan Alonso hit into a double play his first time up. Takes a strike on the inner half. 0-1.
With the Rats reeling right now, this is the part of the lineup for the Suns that you do not want to see. They've been red hot as Alonso's up, and then Pregin will be on deck right now. It's a very dangerous part of the Suns lineup.
Breaking ball low and outside for a ball. Alonso fired the hips but not the bat. And it's aces wild on the right fielder. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. With Montenegro standing on first. DeLand with the lead. 3-0 over the Rats. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Montenegro stands on first. The 1-1 pitch is in there for a strike in the inner half. And Alonso finds himself down in the count, 1-2.
If you're Ham Skinner right now, you just have to focus on the batter. Get out of this inning. Force him into a double play situation. I would look for a ball low in the strike zone. Try to get him into a ground out.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. Alonso set down on strikes for out number 2. Skinner's first strikeout of the afternoon. Runner stays on first with now 2 away for Christian Pregin.
Alonso was just way ahead on that one. He fell over just trying to get something on the ball, but goes down on strikes there. Skinner, great job to settle in and focus on Alonso there. Great poison control from the pitcher. Has 1 more out before he can get out of this one.
First pitch high and tight for a ball to the cleanup hitting Pregin. 1 ball and no strikes. Suns leading 3-0. An error allowed Burke to score, and then a 2-run single by Rodrigo Montenegro has the Suns up by 3. Through the first third of this game, the 1-0 pitch fouled back to the screen by Pregin, and the count is even. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one the count from the lefty Skinner. The 1-1 pitch catches the inside corner again at the knees of Christian Pregin, and the count is 1-2.
Skinner desperately needs a strike here. Don't want to allow any more runners to get on base and extend this inning out anymore.
The 1-2 pitch, big swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts end the inning, but not before a 3-spot put up by the Suns. An error allows Burke to score. Bell and Fornari on the 2-run single by Rodrigo Montenegro. We've played 3 from Melching Field, and your score, it's DeLand 3, Sanford nothing, as you're watching Florida League Baseball on YouTube Live. Top of the fourth inning, 3-0 DeLand as the first pitch from Tyler Jones misses inside for a ball, 1-0 to the left fielder in Justin Farmer.
The Rats find themselves in a 3-run hole as Farmer watches the ball inside there go by him to make it 2-0 in the count. But the Sanford River Rats have been down early in virtually all their games this season, so they know what it means to fight back, just haven't been able to complete a lot of the comebacks this season. As the ball's taken low there for Farmer, 3-0 count. Great patience at the plate by Farmer, see if he can get on base with a walk.
3 balls, no strikes from the righty Jones. He deals the 3-0 pitch. That one is at the knees of Justin Farmer for a strike. It's 3-1.
Not much of a surprise there from Tyler Jones. Just throw it over the plate and get the strike. You don't want to go down on 4 balls.
3-1 pitch. Jones gets a slow rolling bouncer on the left side. Gloved by the pitcher, off balance, throw not in time. It'll be an infield single by Justin Farmer as Jones had to awkwardly come off the mound to the third base side, throw against his momentum, and Farmer, even if the throw had been on line, too quick to beat it out as a runner is on first with nobody out for Jared Candy.
Yeah, when Jones came over to in the grass, Ryan, it looked like his right leg almost slipped in the grass. He made the throw to first and then looked up and kind of looked at the ground awkwardly to see what happened, but Jones, not much you can do there, just a slip up in the infield. The awkward throw didn't make it in time as Farmer's safe.
Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Top of the fourth inning, 3 runs, 2 hits, and an error for the DeLand Suns. No runs, 3 hits, and an error for the Sanford River Rats. All 3 DeLand runs coming in the bottom of the third inning. Another pickoff throw to first, not in time.
Farmer has the speed to get around the bases. With that hit there, he's now 6 for 8 in his past 8 plate appearances. Prior to that, Farmer was 1 for 12.
That one in there for a strike. Starts the count 0-1 on Candy. Suns looking to go to 9-3 on the 2019 season. A start that is a few games better than they were at this point last season. Got hotter in July to win the Florida League title as the pickoff throw to first base not in time.
Yeah, lots of pickoff throws by Jones to try to keep Justin Farmer honest over there on first base. Like I said, Farmer, a lot like the rest of the Rats lineup, has speed to get around the bases. Jones doesn't want Farmer in scoring position.
No balls and a strike from the Winthrop Eagle, Tyler Jones. Working from the stretch, he deals the 0-1 pitch. That one is lined into left field, and making the catch on the line drive in left is Robert Bell as Candy is retired for out number 1 to bring up the powerful first baseman in Connor Allen.
Candy got a good bat on it, just didn't find a gap in the outfield. Nice routine play by Robert Bell over there in left field. The UCF Knight, Connor Allen, like you said, big, powerful hitter, Ryan. This is the time in the game that the Rats desperately need one of his big home runs to widen the gap and cut it 3-2.
No balls, 1 strike, your count. Or I should say 1 out here in the frame as the first pitch of the at-bat from Jones misses outside for a ball. It's 1-0.
Allen had class today but decided that he could play today and study for his exam later tonight. Connor Allen dedicated to the Rats.
1-0 pitch won't come yet. Throw over to first base. Not in time to get the returning Justin Farmer. Suns lead it 3-0. 1 out top of the fourth inning. Tyler Jones kicks and fires. Pitch low and inside for a ball. It's 2-0. Jones in his 3rd full inning of work. He's thrown 2 2/3 innings as he got the final out of the first. All 3 outs in the 2nd and 3rd, and the first out of the 4th after coming on for Hudson Widrig. 2 balls and no strikes is your count from Tyler Jones. The 2-0 pitch from the righty. Big swing and a miss as Allen looked to elevate that one but could not connect, and the count is 2-1.
Allen wants that one back big time. He had a good eye on it, just took his head off of it a little too early. If he would have made contact there, it would have been a deep fly ball.
2-1, low and inside. It'll get away from Montenegro on the wild pitch. Head to second base goes Justin Farmer, but it was a pitch that's going to send Allen down to first base anyway. They're going to call that a hit by pitch, it seems, as Allen will stand on first. First and second, one out for Bo Bratton.
Game time run at the plate now. Bo Bratton is. See if he can keep the momentum going for the Rats. With 2 runners on and 1 out, you don't want to get out of the bottom or the top of the 4th inning here without scoring a run, especially when you're down 3. This is the time to take advantage of that hit by pitch from Jones.
Shortstop shaded towards the bag in double play depth. First pitch to Bo Bratton, misses the zone for a ball, 1-0. First of a 2-game series between the Suns and the Rats. They'll come back to Sanford Memorial Stadium tomorrow night at 6:30 for Game 2. Suns will then play a solo with Winter Park Wednesday before finishing the week in a 3-game set against Leesburg. Here Thursday at Pat Thomas Friday, and back here Saturday as the 1-0 pitch misses the zone again, and the count moves to 2-0.
And for Sanford, has the double header here today, and then on Wednesday, or the 2-game series against the Suns today and tomorrow, and then on Wednesday they'll play a doubleheader against Leesburg. They'll finish up the lightning delayed game in the top of the 4th, and then play a full game against Leesburg on Wednesday night.
2 balls, no strikes from Jones. The 2-0 pitch is lined into right center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. The throw will come in. The runner being sent around third. No throw will come. It's an RBI single from Bo Bratton here in the 4th. It brings in Justin Farmer, and Sanford has their first run of the game. They trail the Suns 3-1, and the tying run stands on first for Jackson Muldowney.
And Ryan, it seems like each and every game the Rats play their best baseball offensively when they're down. Just now they're down 3-0, and this is when they produce their first run and their first string of base runners. The Rats love to play from behind. They're a big comeback team. See if they can continue the rally here with 1 out still. Runners on first and second. Muldowney had a big RBI double on Saturday against Winter Garden. He hit one to deep right field in the corner and was able to score a run. Should have been a 2 RBI double, but another aggressive base running move by Coach Montero got the out at home.
First pitch breaking ball from Jones, snapped in for a strike to Muldowney. It's 0-1. As Jones trying to get out of this inning with the lead intact. Tying run at first with 1 out in the 4th inning. Suns on top of the Rats 3-1 as the 0-1 delivery. Another good breaking ball from the Winthrop Eagle is in the zone for a strike, and the count moves to 0-2.
Yeah, Jones, perfect location on that pitch. The breaking ball was working on that one. Looked really good from up here. Jones has to stay calm. He still has a 2-run security blanket. See if he can get out of this one.
No balls, 2 strikes. Jones looking for a big out number 2. His 0-2 fastball. Back up the middle. Omohundro got to it. Flip to second base is in time. They're going to say it was on the transfer. So a fielder's choice retires Bo Bratton. Connor Allen moves up to third. Muldowney is aboard on a fielder's choice. An excellent play by Jeff Omohundro as that ball was hit up the middle. He was able to get it, flip it to the second baseman Fornari. Fornari didn't hang on to it, but they rule it was on the transfer, and that is not something that Sanford likes too much.
Yeah, Coach Montero arguing the call there. Nonetheless, though, an amazing play from Omohundro. Nice backhand flip to the second baseman, Hunter Fornari. Coach Montero, though, I think he's arguing for the fact that, Ryan, like you said, it was on the transfer, but Fornari dropped the ball a few steps after the play was over. Montero doesn't like the call. He also thinks that the base runner there, Bo Bratton, might have been safe. Montero's going to have a long conversation with the second base umpire.
This is not a decision you're going to win because you're not going to get any help from home. That's the field umpire's call 100%. And the home plate umpire is going to come out, I think, to say, all right, Coach, you've had your say. Now get back in the coach's box.
Yeah, it looks like Montero's not getting too upset here. I think he just wants an explanation of what he saw. Home plate umpire must have said something to break up the talk over there on third base as The umpires retreat to their respective positions, and Montero will take his spot in the third base coaching box.
Jones looking to get out of the inning with the lead intact. Tying run at first for Jared Herron, who singled but saw Muldowney thrown out by Alonso in inning number 2. Runners at the corners. First pitch from Jones. Breaking ball is high and tight for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, pitch way inside there. Was looking for a little bit of a break for it to come back in, but couldn't catch any part of the strike zone. Muldowney over there on first base, not a huge threat on the base path.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And the 1-0 delivery is a chopper foul down the third base side. It'll trickle towards the DeLand dugout as one of the Suns, looked like that might have been Christian Pregent, leaning over the railing to come up with that one. As the count even at a ball and a strike to the 8-hole hitting Jared Herron, the 6th hitter of the frame for the Rats.
Herron probably wants to make up for the error he had on third base that cost them a lot of the inning. Could have gotten out of the jam with the double play. This is a perfect time for Herron to make up for it.
1 ball, 1 strike, time is called. For the Suns in the bottom of the 4th inning, Wallace, Dixon, Alejandro, 5, 6, and 7 in the Suns' order to face Hamp Skinner, who has just allowed 2 hits, but the Suns hanging a 3 spot in the bottom of the 3rd. That has them up 3-1. Runner goes on the 1-1 pitch. It is high and tight, and it will have hit Jared Herron. So the bases are loaded here in the 4th inning. 2 hit by pitches from Tyler Jones as the St. Thomas Bobcat Christopher Allende will try to tie or even give the lead to the Sanford River Rats.
Yeah, big costly mistake there from Jones to hit Herron on the pitch. Muldowney was taking off to go to second anyways, but he got about a little less than halfway down the baseline and decided to retreat back. He still gets the base on second, and Chris Allende, this is his chance to prove himself as a Rat this year. He hasn't had much success this season in his early debut for the Rats as he watches a ball go by there. But Allende, bases loaded, 2 outs. Like I said, down 2 runs. You can't come out of this empty. Allende's got to produce.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 4th. 3-1 DeLand, but the Rats are threatening. 1-0 pitch is outside. Montenegro faked the throw down to first. Everyone retreats. But now working from behind is the righty in Jones. It's 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, Montenegro able to fake out here and there. Herron thought a throw was coming, but Montenegro, great heads up play there to make sure Herron stays true to himself on first.
The 2-0 is a fly ball into left center field. Easy pickings for Tim Dixon. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. So Tyler Jones gets out of trouble for the 2nd time today. He leaves a runner on third. Did it in the 1st. He'll do it again in the 4th. Sanford gets 1, though, as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's the DeLand Suns 3 and the Sanford River Rats 1. Bottom of the fourth inning, it'll be Wallace, Dixon, and Omohundro for the DeLand Suns, who maintain a 3-1 lead here at Melching Field in Volusia County. A run on 4 hits with an error for Sanford. DeLand, 3 runs on 2 hits as first pitch in the dirt for a ball below the knees of the 5-hole hitting Garrett Wallace, who was a ground-out victim his first time up. 1 ball, no strikes your count. Skinner, the lefty, into the motion. His 1-0 is in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-0.
Skinner's officially surpassed 50 pitches on the day. There are only 3 innings and 2 pitches here. He's gotta try to see if he can get out of this one quick, but it's not looking good so far as that ball's inside. 3-0 count. Look for Skinner to just throw a meatball over the plate here. Right down the middle, right over the plate to try to get a called strike.
3-0 pitch. In there for a strike with the fastball taking all the way was Wallace. It's 3-1 to the upstate Spartan. The 3-1 pitch to Wallace is a base hit through the left side. In between Taylor and Heron in the 5.5 hole. Wallace is aboard for the first time today. And for the first time today, the Suns have the leadoff runner aboard. Fornari, Pregent, and Omohundro were all put out to start their respective innings. But the Suns get their 3rd hit of the ball game, a single by Garrett Wallace. The hits today belong to Burke, Montenegro, and Wallace in that order, as Tim Dixon, a flyout victim his first time up, will step in.
And just like Joe Burke started off the 3rd inning for the Suns, it was a grounder that found the gap.
Base hit up the middle, just evades the diving glove of Jackson Muldowney as that one ramped off the pitcher's mound, and Muldowney into a full dive just couldn't come up with it. And the Suns have back-to-back singles to start the 4th. They've got 1st and 2nd, nobody out for Jeff Omohundro.
In this situation, Ryan, is looking eerily similar to what we saw in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Burke had the single between the shortstop and third baseman of Heron and Taylor, and then Robert Bell advanced to first on a walk. Now we have no outs this time and runners on 1st and 2nd. Skinner's got to get out of this situation.
First pitch to Omohundro misses the zone for a ball. Allen was expecting bunt there as he's playing in at first base. He's playing in on the cutout. Third baseman playing about a step and a half behind the bag at third. The 1-0 pitch to Omohundro. Popped up foul down the first base side. It will get out of play, out of the ballpark entirely. And the count on the 7-hole hitting shortstop from Maine is a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised Jared Heron's not playing as close as Allen is right now. This is a perfect bunt situation.
Omohundro takes the fastball high and away for a ball, 2-1. Two balls and a strike on Omohundro. Burke and Bell, the 8 and 9 hole hitters, set to hit next for the Suns. The 2-1. High ball 3. It's 3-1 to Jeff Omohundro.
Omohundro in the 2nd of the 3-game series against Sanford in opening weekend went 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Followed that up with an 0 for 5 performance in the 3rd game of the series.
The 3-1 delivery is in there for a strike on the inner half, and the count has run full to Jeff Omohundro, 3-2. We'll see if the Suns put the runners in motion on the 3-2. They don't have to with nobody out, but we'll see how aggressive Rick Hall decides to get with Wallace and Dixon, both of whom do move pretty well. They don't go the 3-2 pitch, fouled off by Omohundro, and we'll do it again.
I kind of like the decision by Coach Hall there not to put them in motion. You're up 2 runs, 2 runners on base with no outs. There's no reason why you should be playing aggressive right now. Play conservatively. Be patient. The runs will come, especially with no outs in this situation.
The payoff pitch to Omohundro is fouled off again as it'll get up and out of the ballpark. So a third 3-2 pitch coming to Jeff Omohundro from Hamp Skinner, as no action up in the bullpen on either side.
Yeah, Skinner right there. Nice off-speed pitch, the Sanford product. Try to get Omohundro there. Omohundro Didn't recognize it at first, but barely gets a good piece on the bat to try to foul it off and extend this at bat and stay alive in the batter's box.
3-2 pitch to Omohundro, bounces in for ball 4. And with nobody out here in the 4th, the Suns have loaded the bases on a Wallace single, a Dixon single, and an Omohundro walk.
Not good right here for the Rats. This is a dangerous situation for the Suns. Joe Burke, who got the hitting started for the Suns, the grounder between Taylor and Heron. As you'll see, the entire Rats defense right now is playing in the infield. Gonna try to throw down the runner coming from third. They're just put out at any plate.
Rats not choosing to take the trade 2 outs for a run with a possible double play ball, at least up the middle. They would start everything to the plate as the count on Joe Burke starts 1 ball and no strikes.
With already 2 runs down, you don't want to give up any more. I like the play by Montero here. Get the out at home if you can.
Burke swings and fouls that one off as it kicks off of the shin guard of the catcher and back into fair territory. So the count on Joe Burke runs even at a ball and a strike. Behind Burke is Robert Bell. Bases loaded, nobody out for DeLand, and a chance to open up this 3-1 ball game.
If you're Skinner, you have to force Burke either into a strikeout or ground out into some situation. You do not want to get a fly ball here, as any type of a hit over the infielders' heads will be a base hit, maybe even 2, for the fact that the infielders are so close and the outfielders have a long way to run.
1-1 pitch high and outside on an off-speed delivery from Skinner. Count moves to 2-1 as Burke trying to drive in his 4th run of the season in a DeLand uniform. Was one of the team's leaders in that category a season ago.
If you're Burke, just make contact here. No reason why you should try for anything more than that.
The 2-1 is a sky-high fly ball into center field. Broyles will make the catch in shallow center. The Suns will deke off the bag, and smart move not to go anywhere as the throw was on line from Broyles. So the fly ball from Burke does nothing. The bases remain loaded with 1 out as Robert Bell will step to the plate.
Nice throw from Broyles. Did exactly what he needed to there. Nice heads up play to know. Got to get the run in, or the throw in quick to try to hold the runner on third. With 1 out, Skinner now looking for a double play situation to get out of the inning.
Infield backs off. They'll look for the double play ball from Robert Bell. First pitch to him, fouled straight back to the screen. It's 0-1.
Allen, though, on first base, and Heron kind of on third base, too, are playing a little bit closer in, making sure Bell doesn't throw down a bunt. Wouldn't expect a bunt here from Bell. I'm expecting him to play it straight up and see if he can knock home 2 or 3 runs.
No balls and a strike. The 0-1 check swing. He was able to hold up, and it's aces wild on Robert Bell. A ball, a strike, and an out.
Yeah, Bell definitely checked his swing there. He brought it back just in time. Not even a argument from Bo Bratton behind the plate. Didn't even ask the second base umpire for a reevaluation of that call.
The 1-1 pitch to Bell. In there on the inner half for a strike, and the 9-hole hitting left fielder finds himself down in the count. A ball and 2 strikes. Suns lead 3-1, trying to add to their lead here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Bases loaded, 1 out, the 1-2 pitch high and outside for a ball, and the count on Robert Bell is 2-2.
Bell going into today had 19 at-bats and 12 strikeouts. Bell's very accustomed to striking out at the plate. See if Skinner can get one here and add to that total.
The 2-2 pitch is low ball 3. It got away from the catcher, but not far enough for anybody to advance. So the bases are loaded. The count is full to the 9-hole hitter, Robert Bell. He drew a walk his first time, and if he does so here, it'll bring in the 4th Suns run of the game and go back to the top of the order.
Garrett Wallace visibly upset with himself on that one. He saw the ball get away from Bo Bratton and saw how long it was going to take for him to try to re-corral it. He had 3 or 4 steps down the third base line, but chooses to go back. Like I said, though, way to play conservatively and You have bases loaded. No reason for you to take many chances.
The 3-2 pitch from Skinner is inside ball 4. A bases loaded walk to Robert Bell drives in Garrett Wallace, and the Suns' lead is back at 3. They get the run back. It's 4-1 DeLand here in the 4th, and back to the top of the order go the Suns for Hunter Fornari.
And if you're Ham Skinner, that's the last thing you want to do there. Don't give any easy runs up to the Suns. They've already got you up 3-1. Now make that 4-1. Still no bullpen action, though, for the Rats.
First pitch to Fornari. Fastball down the middle for a strike, 0-1. As Fornari took it on the outer half.
Interesting decision by Coach Montero not to warm anybody up. We have a deep pitching staff here in Sanford. 17 pitchers are on our roster.
0-1, golfed out down the third baseline, foul, and Fornari finds himself down in the count, 0-2.
You have to think Coach Montero would put this many pitchers on the roster for this type of a situation where bottom of the 4th inning, 1 out. See if Skinner can work his way out of this batter and get an out and maybe one more to get out of the inning, but after this I wouldn't expect him to pitch much longer.
The 0-2 pitch fouled off again by Hunter Fornari as he golfs one out towards the DeLand dugout. Fornari, the FGCU Eagle, remains down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Dixon at third, Alejandro at second, Bell at first. Bases loaded, 1 out. Suns have already gotten 1 on the RBI walk to Bell. They lead it 4-1. The 0-2 pitch from Skinner is a breaking ball that is tapped towards the mound. Skinner's throw to the plate in time, turn on to first, not in time. So score that a 1-2 fielder's choice that keeps the bases loaded. Dixon is out at the plate. Alejandro to third, Bell to second. Fornari able to beat it out to keep the bases loaded and the inning alive for Rodrigo Montenegro.
Nice heads-up play from Skinner there to get the runner Garrett Wallace going, or not Garrett Wallace, my bad on that one. The runner there was Alejandro. Nice to throw him out there going home, and Bo Braden, a nice heads-up play to try to throw Fornari out that was sprinting to first, but Fornari, nice play there to beat out the throw.
First pitch to Montenegro in the dirt for a ball, 1-0.
With the hit in his last appearance, Montenegro is batting currently .400 on the season. Montenegro, an unbelievable start in the short season so far.
Montenegro takes a pitch on the outer half for a strike, evens the count at 1-1 to the 2-hole hitting catcher out of St. Pete College.
Gonna get a quick break here. Montenegro's gonna regroup, take a few steps out of the box. Skinner eyes down the runner at third.
Lefty on lefty, the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball. Didn't quite catch the outside corner to Montenegro, who now has the advantage in the count, 2-1.
Nice pitch there from Skinner, trying to get him to chase. It was really close to the strike zone. Montenegro could have definitely bid on that one. Skinner testing Montenegro's patience.
2-1 pitch. That one did catch the outside corner for a strike. Count even on Montenegro. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Montenegro trying to break it open for the Suns here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Middle infield playing back. Second baseman, in fact, playing on the grass. The 2-2 is sprayed foul down the left field side. It will head towards the left field side. And
wow.
One of the Suns that looked like big Clay Allen that was sitting on the bench outside the bullpen, and he tried to make the barehanded play, and when he didn't, he took it out on his hat.
Yeah, not happy Clay Allen wasn't himself there. Wishes he could get the barehanded grab. Love to see a fun bullpen over there on the Suns side.
The 2-2 pitch from Skinner is a slow roller towards the second baseman, Muldowney. His throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the bases loaded walk to Robert Bell gets the Suns that run back as we've played 4 from Melching Field. It's DeLand 4, Sanford 1. Top half of inning number 5. Top of the order for the Sanford River Rats as Tyler Jones will deal a first pitch breaking ball low and outside 1-0 to Trent Taylor, who is 0 for 1 today. He walked, stole 2 bases, was left on third in the first, and then popped out to second in the third. The 1-0 pitch from Tyler Jones is a line drive into left. Robert Bell took about 2 steps in and froze. It's right into his glove. Taylor is put out for out number 1 here in the 5th inning to bring up the center fielder in Thomas Broyles.
Yeah, not much that Bell had to do on that one. Trent Taylor couldn't have hit it any more perfectly to Robert Bell over there in left field. Thomas Broyles has got to get something going. A 3-hole deficit in the top of the 5th. Definitely want to rough up Tyler Jones a little bit.
First pitch low for a ball to the 2-hole hitter in Broyles, 1-0.
Tyler Jones, though, pitching very well today. They're 3 2/3 as he came in for Widrig in, I guess, a quote-unquote relief situation.
1-0 pitch low and inside again, and the count now 2 balls and no strikes.
Widrig only had the 2 outs early on and then got pulled due to a alleged injury is what we're going to call it up here. But Tyler Jones only giving up 4 hits so far. He's pitching very well for the Suns.
2 balls, no strike. The 2-0 pitch fouled off into the seats, and the count is 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike the count on Thomas Broyles as the 2-1 delivery from Tyler Jones fouled off to roughly the same spot. That gets up and out of the ballpark itself, and the count is 2-2.
Broyles continuing to battle in the batter's box there. He's been a pretty consistent hitter this year for Sanford. Not batting too terribly well according to the average, but he's leading the team in RBIs.
2-2 pitch just fouled off as getting a tiny piece of that one was Broyles.
Broyles, I don't even know if he realized that he got a piece of that. He started walking off a little bit. The umpire, though, calls it a foul ball. Broyles definitely battling here. He's fighting tooth and nail with Jones.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. The 2-2 pitch fouled off again by Broyles. 4th pitch in a row that he sent out of play, and the 3rd that he has sent out of the ballpark entirely.
Broyles back in his normal 2-hole spot. This is what he plays mostly at Missouri. He's found himself leading off a lot for the Rats. I like the move by Montero to put Taylor first, though, today.
2-2 pitch misses the zone, low and outside, and the count is full 3-2 on Broyles. 3-2 pitch, a fly ball into center field. Tracking it is Tim Dixon. He started back, then came in. And there's 2 gone in the 5th inning as 3 straight Rats, Allende, Taylor, and Broyles have flown out. 2 gone, nobody on here in the 5th inning for the 3-hole hitting left fielder in Justin Farmer.
Justin Farmer 1 for 2 today. With 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. The Rats have got to get something going. Down 3 runs. Don't want to leave this inning in a 1-2-3 situation. At least give Jones something that he has to work with.
First pitch breaking ball from Jones. Misses low for a ball, 1-0. Suns lead it 4-1, top of the 5th inning, as the 1-0 pitch fouled off to even the count at 1-1.
Farmer got a single in his last at bat. 1-1 count here. Trying to give the fans, mostly kids today, something to watch.
1-2 pitch ricochets off the top of the concrete facade here at Melching Field. Count a ball and 2 strikes on the 3-hole hitting Farmer. A chance for the second time today, second time in 3 innings, for a 1-2-3 inning to be worked by Tyler Jones. The 1-2 pitch from Jones is lifted high and deep, but well fouled down the left field side, and we'll do it again at 1-2.
Jones, when he winds up for his pitch, has a slight hesitation. Can definitely be something that's throwing the Rats hitters off today. When he's going through the second half of his windup, the leg kick coming down, takes a quick half-second pause. Something that the Rats haven't seen from any of the pitchers this year.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count from Jones as Jones deals the 1-2 high and tight for a ball. And deuces are wild the farmer. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch from Tyler Jones is a fly ball into right field. Alonso got a late break on it, but not late enough as he's there to make the play. Fly out to left, fly out to center, fly out to right. Sends the Rats down 1-2-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning from Melching Field. It's Suns 4, Rats 1. The first pitch in the bottom of the 5th inning to Alan Alonso misses the zone for a ball, or I should say it's fouled off. No balls and a strike. Alonso 0 for 2 today. He hit into a double play and struck out.
Skinner returns for his 5th inning of work here.
Alonso bounces one to the left side of the infield, collected by the third baseman. Throw across the diamond by Heron is in time. And Alonso 0 for 3 today. 1 gone, bottom of the 5th inning brings up the DH, who's also 0 for 2 with a ground ball and a strikeout in Christian Prejean.
Nice play there by Heron. Good routine play over there on third. Need a quick inning here if you're Skinner. If you want to try to go for a 6th next inning, you're already at 83 pitches. Stand corrected, 84 pitches, my bad on that one. Skinner going deep here.
First pitch in there for a strike to Christian Prejean. No balls and a strike to the incoming Stetson Hatter. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 is in there again to Prejean. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here, bottom of the 5th inning. The 0-2 bounces in for a ball, and the count on Prejean is 1-2.
Looks like the Rats bullpen is going to get a little active over there. I think that's Crosby Bringhurst that's warming up for the Rats.
The 1-2 is low for a ball, 2-2, as the largest races on the bases is ready to commence at the next stoppage in play, as 100-plus kids are going to be running the bases. It is probably going to look somewhat similar to Daytona, with a likely big one included, as Prejean takes strike 3 on a nice pitch from Skinner. 2 gone here in the 5th inning.
Yeah, Skinner, nice strikeout there, but this might be the most epic race around the bases in Florida Collegiate Summer League history. The FCSL's got a lot of kids that they got to line up for this one, so I'm excited. They're all wearing their daycare shirts, so they're all in different colors. It really will be like Daytona with the NASCAR cars racing around the track, but hopefully no burnouts, like you said, Ryan.
First pitch to Garrett Wallace, misses the zone for a ball, 1-0. Suns lead it 4-1 over the Rats. Bottom of the fifth inning from Melching Field. Skinner trying to close out his outing with a 1-2-3 inning. Throws a nice pitch that breaks away from Wallace and gets a swing and a miss with the count 1-1. I think that this race on the bases is going to be determined upon who gets out of the gate first.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to line them up and let them race here. I think it's going to be more like orderly fashion.
I don't think someone is going to come from the middle of the pack to win this thing. It's the count 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, we had about, I'd say roughly 150 kids in attendance, and I'd say about 125 of them are gung-ho to go race around the bases.
2-1 pitch in the zone for a strike. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to the right-handed hitting Pregent from the lefty Hamp Skinner. Skinner winds and fires the 2-2 pitch. Pregent lifts it high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Farmer. He gets a step from the warning track and makes the play as Skinner finishes off his 5 innings with a flyout. We're through 5. Suns lead the Rats 4-1. Tyler Jones, 5th inning of work full for the Winthrop Eagle. He'll face the middle of the order for the Sanford River Rats. Candy, Allen, Bratton, 4, 5, and 6, as the Suns lead the Sanford River Rats 4-1 through 5 innings in DeLand.
Ryan, we can't start this off by not mentioning what an epic race around the bases we just had. That was amazing.
First pitch low and inside for a ball, 1-0, as 100-plus kids from local boys and girls clubs making their way onto the field. Pretty much a full lap as that one lined into left field. It will drop in for a base hit just in front of a sliding Bell, and a lackadaisical effort from Bell in left field allows Candy to slide into second with a double.
Yeah, Candy, nice heads-up play there. Saw that Robert Bell was taking his time over there on left field to try to get that one. Candy, though, very focused player. Not surprised that he was able to get a double out of that one. Nice heads-up play from Candy, like I was saying. Great for the leadoff hitter to get on second. Connor Allen's the guy that you want, driving him home. Candy, great job over there to get another base out of that one.
Runner on second, nobody out. Jones's pitch misses the zone upstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Candy got to stay patient over there on second. He gets a huge leadoff, Ryan. If you watch, he gets a good step, and then his secondary leadoff has him almost halfway to third base.
One ball, no strikes, the count, the 1-0 pitch. Jones misses low and outside, and the count is 2-0.
Allen, great job to lay off those two. Allen is a very aggressive hitter. He loves to swing at them high. If they're a little low, that's his favorite, is low in the wheelhouse, as he's able to get a good bat under there. It looks like we're going to have a mound meeting with Jones. I don't know what's going on. I think we might have to change pitchers.
I think Jones also may have some sort of injury trouble here, so the Suns will go to the bullpen. Top of the 6th inning, DeLand leads Sanford 4-1. So Tyler Jones will exit the game, and Brandon Castle will be charged with keeping the Suns' lead intact. Castle's 2-0 comes right over the plate to Connor Allen for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, Castle 9 1/3 innings pitched so far this season, 4.82 ERA, 9 strikeouts, but 8 walks to go along with that. So Castle, not the most amazing starts of the season, not what he's wanting. Hopefully he can get something going here with the strike to Allen.
2-1 catches the outside corner, and the count on Connor Allen is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes, as Castle will try to get out of the inning. Runner on second, nobody out for the Rats. Suns lead it 4-1, top of the 6th inning. Castle's 2-2 delivery will come in and hit Connor Allen. So the Suns will have the tying run at the plate with nobody out after Allen is plunked with a 2-2 delivery.
Yeah, Allen had no shot at getting out of the way on that one. It hit him straight on the back with a 4-1 lead for the Suns. Bo Bratton once again has the opportunity to be the tying run. Last time they were down 3-0 and Bratton was the opportunity to be the go ahead or the tying run. So now 4-1 has the same shot.
First pitch from Castle to Bratton, misses outside for a ball, 1-0. And now out of the dugout again will come Rick Hall. He'll bring everybody else in. And as the Suns meet, we'll take a brief break. Mound meeting to Brandon Castle comes to an end. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 on, nobody out for the Rats. Suns have had to get out of trouble multiple times today. Left the bases loaded in the 4th, left the runner on 3rd in the 1st, had a runner thrown out at the plate to end the 2nd. The Rats have had their chances. The pitch from Castle gets a swing and a miss from Bo Bratton, and the count runs even at a ball and a strike.
Good pitch there from Castle. He got Bratton all the way. Bratton definitely saw it low and inside. That's how Bratton likes it. Down in the zone. It looked like it's just a little too inside for Bratton's taste.
1 ball, 1 strike, the 1-1 from Castle. Bouncing ball through the right side, a base hit. Being sent around third base is Candy. The ball is bobbled in right. No throw will come. It's an RBI single for Bo Bratton. The tying run is now at first with nobody out as Sanford has cut in to the DeLand lead. It's 4-2 here in the top of the 6th.
Costly error there by Alan Alonso. Not able to corral the ball. It's not going to be called an error, but costly mistake rather over there in right field. Didn't get a good glove on it. Wasn't able to make a throw home to try to get the rounding Candy. With no outs here in the top of the 6th inning, the Rats have a great opportunity with the go-ahead run at plate. Muldowney already 1 hit today.
Double and a fielder's choice for Muldowney. 1st and 2nd, nobody out. As Castle's fastball misses upstairs for a ball, it's 1-0.
Muldowney, a lot like Justin Farmer, they've both done very well in the recent games. They both started off kind of cold, but Muldowney's getting more and more opportunities. He's worked his way into the starting lineup.
1-0 delivery, low and outside for a ball again. 2 balls and no strikes. The count on Muldowney. 4-2 Suns, but Sanford has 2 on and nobody out here in the top of inning number 6 against Brandon Castle. The DeLand High alum deals the 2-0 pitch. That one is right over the plate on the outer half for a strike. It's now 2-1 from Castle to Muldowney. Two balls and a strike. Castle, the left-hander from Eckerd, checks the runner at second. Long look back, the 2-1 pitch. High and outside for a ball. It's now 3-1. on the 7-hole hitting second baseman.
Well, Downey trying to get something to continue for the Rats. Coming off of that nice RBI from Bratton. Definitely wants to keep the momentum going. Down 2 runs.
Castle chases the runners back to their bags as he turned and looked Connor Allen back at second base.
Yeah, Allen not even worried about that one. Nobody covering second base. Right now, Castle's just got to focus on getting the runners out.
The 3-1 is a bouncing ball just past the dive of Joe Burke at first and into right field. The throw from Alan Alonso to the plate will not be in time. Now a throw to third will be in time. The go-ahead run is thrown out at third. Allen scores. Bratton is thrown out at third for the first out of the inning. It's an RBI single from Muldowney. He goes to second on the throw. So 1 out and a runner on second as Sanford has pulled back within a run. It's 4-3.
Nice piece of hitting there from Muldowney. I thought that the first baseman, Joe Burke, was going to get the ball. Nice diving attempt and effort from Burke on first. Alonso, nice throw from right field to home. Obviously, he didn't get Allen, who was coming, but the throw was good enough that the catcher, Montenegro, was able to throw the sprinting Bo Bratton out from second base. Nice heads-up play from Montenegro to see Bratton trying to get an extra base out of that hit.
So runner on second, 1 out for Jared Herron. Tying run at second with 1 out here in the 6th inning. Suns lead the Rats still 4-3. First pitch from Castle is fouled off on the left side, and the count will go 0-1. Right-handed action is up in the bullpen for the DeLand Suns. Looks like the big man Nate Palmer will step in.
Suns bullpen over there having a little bit more fun. They run and get the ball in the field and then throw it up in the air to celebrate.
The 0-1 pitch in there for a strike, and the count on Jared Herron runs to 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Top of the 6th inning, DeLand leads Sanford 4-3. Castle looks back at the runner, deals the 0-2. That one is a fly ball into right. Tagging up from second as the catch is made. The throw from Alonso to third, not in time. Wallace tried to make the swipe tag but couldn't connect. Muldowney on to third. Herron flies out, but the tying run is at third with 2 outs for Christopher Allende. As breaking news in from the league office, the Suns will sweep the Florida League Player and Pitcher of the Week awards. The Player of the Week, no surprise, Alan Alonso. The Pitcher of the Week for 6 innings without allowing an earned run is Alex Franzen.
Yeah, not a big fan of that call, Ryan. Jeremy Peel pitched 3 perfect innings to get the save for Sanford. He's a great pitching outing for Peel.
Peel threw 3 innings without allowing an earned run. Franzen threw 6.
But perfect innings. Come on, Ryan. No hits, no walks in those 3 innings to save the game, to complete the 2-hit shutout for the Rats.
We'll see if he had gone perfect if he had thrown 6 innings. Franzen, a well-deserved winner, as he was the winning pitcher against Winter Garden. Finished the game before that as well as the Suns were trailing. Struck out almost twice as many as he threw innings pitched, as the first pitch misses the zone to Christopher Allende 1-0, as Cass looks to get out of the inning with the lead intact. The left-hander from Eckert comes set at the letters. Deals the 1-0 pitch. It is popped up out of play. Count 1-1.
Bubba Sangster's actually pinch hitting right now for the Rats. Bubba Sangster has a home run already on the season. The designated hitter right now. He's seen a little bit of action at first as well. Bubba has the power behind him to drive it deep. He was a strikeout victim a lot last year for the Rats. He's definitely gotten that under control this year.
Sangster fouls off the 1-1 delivery, and Castle a strike away from getting out of the inning with the lead intact. He's ahead of Sangster 1-2.
Sangster's looking to drive one here with 2 outs on him. Definitely wants to score Muldowney.
1-2 pitch from the lefty. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brandon Castle punches out Bubba Sangster, and the tying run is stranded at third. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Suns maintain the lead, 4-3. Bottom half of inning number 6, it'll be Dixon, Omohundro, and Burke to face the new pitcher, I should say, for the Sanford River Rats. As the first pitch swung on and missed, it's Crosby Bringhurst who will step in on the mound as he's ahead 0-1.
Yeah, Bringhurst not having the type of season that he would like. He came in for relief against that 14-11 loss to DeLand. It's his only pitching appearance this season, as that's a ball taken there. Bringhurst, when he came in, he got no outs and gave up a run to catch the loss there for the Rats, and then he got moved to right field and missed a fly ball to virtually lose the game. It was an interesting decision by Coach Montero to move to right field. Apparently, Bringhurst went up to Montero and said that he was an all-state outfielder in high school in Utah, but made the mistake there and unable to get the win for the Rats.
3 balls, 1 strike to count on Tim Dixon. Dixon, Omohundro, and Burke, all of whom have reached base today. Dixon's 1 for 2, Omohundro's 0 for 1, and Burke is 1 for 2. Shrug of the shoulders from Bringhurst as he'll come set. Starts at the letters, drops to the belt. The 3-1 pitch is over the head of a ducking Tim Dixon, and he's aboard for the second time today. He draws the leadoff walk. It is the Second time today, the Suns have had the leadoff runner aboard. They scored the first time they did it when Wallace singled in the fourth.
Yeah, Bringhurst wild pitch there, way over the head of the DeLand Sun hitter, and that'll make way for Omohundro. Omohundro walked earlier, hasn't gotten a hit yet, but Jeff Omohundro's produced all season long. See if he can advance the runner into scoring position.
Fly out and a walk for the Maine Black Bears. The first pitch misses low for a ball to the shortstop, 1-0. Bringhurst is still yet to retire a batter this season. Faced none officially, as the first pitch ball leads to a second pitch strike, 1-1. Back on June 2nd, has not pitched since June 2nd. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jeff Omohundro. Suns looking to add to their 4-3 lead. Runner on first, nobody out. The righty Bringhurst deals the 1-1. Runner goes, pitches fouled off. Looked to possibly be a hit and run there by the Suns, but Omohundro fouls off the 1-1. Count on the 7-hole inning shortstop, 1-2.
Yeah, nice jump there by Tim Dixon. If it wouldn't have been a foul ball, I think he would have been able to steal there. He had a great aggressive jump on it. Bo Bratton, lucky that one got fouled off because it looked like he was scrambling behind the plate on that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 to Omohundro comes high and inside for a ball. Count runs even, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Bringhurst has been searching all day today for that inside part of the plate. He did it with Dixon, trying to do it again now with Omohundro. See if he can find it high and inside here.
2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The 2-2, Omohundro will hit a ground ball through the left side, a base hit. In double play depth was Taylor, so Omohundro just sent it right where he would have been if he was in normal depth. It's a single for Omohundro, and the Suns have first and second, nobody out for Joe Burke, and that is going to quickly draw Montero from the dugout. Will Bringhurst be pulled after yet again not getting anybody out?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the decision. Ryan Montero doesn't like what he saw from Bringhurst early. We'll take a short break here as we wait to see who the new pitcher is for the River Rats.
New pitcher for the Rats, first and second, nobody out, bottom of the 6th inning. Brock Myers, 6 1/3 innings without allowing an earned run this season. He will face Joe Burke as that ball is going to get away from the catcher. A passed ball will move Dixon to third, Alejandro to second.
Yeah, Bo Brad definitely should have had that one. He got a glove on it there. It will be a pass ball, but like you said, Brock Myers, no earned runs to his name this season. He's pitched 6 1/3 innings, and he's only given up 3 hits to go along with 7 strikeouts. Brock Myers has been solid all season long.
Breaking ball in there for a strike to Burke. Count is even 1-1 as the powerful Joe Burke will look to elevate something into the outfield that can drive in Dixon from third. Second and third, nobody out, the 1-1. In the dirt for a ball, it's 2-1 to Joe Burke. Suns lead it 4-3 in the bottom of the 6th inning from Melching Field in DeLand. Brock Myers trying to get out of the inning. The 2-1 delivery. Burke swings and just gets a piece of it, tips it towards the catcher, and the count is 2-2 on the first baseman out of Kentucky Wesleyan.
Myers, the Texas Tech star, last year he appeared in 5 of his games. He only allowed a run or more in 1 of his 5 appearances. Myers definitely knows how to take care of these sticky situations.
Gets that pitch away from him. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Burke as that one missed upstairs to the Kentucky Wesleyan Panther. Payoff pitch coming to Joe Burke. Second and third, nobody out. Brock Myers, 3-2, up and away, ball 4. Burke thought about hacking at it, but wisely takes ball 4. Myers walks his third batter in 6 1/3 innings, and the bases are loaded with nobody out again. They were in the 4th inning as well, and the Suns have the golden opportunity here to break this one back open with Robert Bell, who is 0 for 0 with a couple of walks at the plate.
Myers didn't agree with the call there. He thought that was a strike, but it did look a little high and outside from up here.
He would have had a better case to say that Burke went around. That one was way high and outside. The pitch to Bell, though, was a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I don't know why Myers decided to argue that one. Nonetheless, though, bases loaded, got to focus on getting it out.
Misses on that one, low and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike to the 9-hole hitting left fielder Robert Bell. Suns have been out hit 7-5, but they lead 4-3 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bell trying to open this game back up for the DeLand bullpen. As the 1-1 delivery from Brock Myers is high and outside for a ball. Tried to gas up the fastball that time and couldn't find the zone. It's 2-1.
For a situation like this, he had 2 runners on base, Myers did, when he came in. This is the reliever you want on the mound if you're the Rats. He's been the most consistent and the strongest reliever on the season for the Rats.
Big swing and a miss from Bell evens the count at 2-2.
Yeah, Bell wanted that one there, Ryan. Huge swing and a miss. He was aiming for the fences there. Looks like he just didn't have a good eye on it. Didn't time it with the pitch correctly, but Bell desperately wants that one back. He was definitely feeling that pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out to Bell. Hunter Fornari's 0 for 3 today. He stands in the on-deck circle. Suns trying to open up this 4-3 lead. The 2-2 to Bell. Low and outside, ball 3, and the count is full, 3-2.
Myers, I like the pitch there, trying to throw a little outside to get Bell to chase. It was close enough to the zone where Bell might have thought about it, but great eye there from Bell. Full count once again.
The payoff pitch from Brock Myers is a high fly ball deep into center field. That's going to be enough, and the ball is dropped in center field. Dropped in center by Broyles. Everyone will move ahead 1 base. So I think you score that a sacrifice fly E8. Sac fly E8. Everybody moves ahead 90 feet. And that is a classic case of trying to throw a ball you haven't caught yet.
Exactly right there, Ryan. Just a boneheaded mistake there from Thomas Broyles. He's been very consistent in the outfield all season long. Very unorthodox and out of character for Broyles. He was more focused on trying to get the throw down and make sure no runs scored. But costly error there for the Rats.
And that's a spot where you're surprised that he tried to get it out of his glove so quickly, there was very little chance he was going to throw out Dixon from that deep of center field.
Broyles has the arm to do it. He definitely has shown it throughout the season, but yeah, he was pretty deep, Ryan. I'm going to have to agree with you there.
0-1 pitch fouled off by Fornari. Count is 0-2. So the Suns' lead is 5-3 here in the bottom of the sixth inning on what will officially be scored as a sacrifice fly by Robert Bell. He'll reach on the E8. The run will be charged to Bringhurst. A nice 0-2 swing there just to foul it off and keep the at-bat alive by Fornari. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Omohundro at third, Burke at second, Bell at first, with still nobody out here in the sixth inning.
Right now, the Rats just need to regroup, move on from the play, focus on the batter now, get out of this inning with no outs. You got to get something here.
A line drive through the right side, a base hit. Hunter Fornari goes the other way with it. It's an RBI single for the FGCU Eagle, and DeLand's lead is 6-3. What a piece of hitting there by Hunter Fornari. They teach you that in high level of baseball. Take that outside pitch and just poke it the other way for a base knock, and the Suns lead it 6-3.
Yeah, Fornari taking advantage of the infield shift in by the Rats. Second baseman Jackson Muldowney had no shot at that one just for the fact that he's playing so close in. But Fornari, great job there to send it the opposite direction. Like you said, Ryan, that's a heads-up play by Fornari. Big-time hit.
Suns, in the fourth inning, gave up a run, got it back. In the sixth inning, gave up 2. They've got it back. The 0-1 pitch to Montenegro, a breaking ball that misses low and outside. And the count is even on Montenegro. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. So both of the runs to Bringhurst have come home to roost. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is a bouncing ball, bobbled at third. The throw will come to the plate. That's the only throw that can be made. Heron gets it to Montenegro, who reaches on the fielder's choice. Burke is put out for out number 1. Bell ahead to third. Fornari to second. Bases still loaded with 1 out. And the infielders will now retreat as Alan Alonso, the newly crowned Florida League Player of the Week, will step in 0 for 3. Double play ball, strikeout, and a ground out. First pitch to Alonso, a strike, 0-1.
If you're here and there, you made the great play there to make sure no more runs get on the board. You don't want to make this an even larger deficit. Now the infield, like you said, Ryan, retreats back to their normal positions, trying to get in double play position.
The 0-1, Alonso, bouncing ball to third, over to the bag, throw across the diamond. And for the second time today, Alan Alonso bounces into a double play. This one, a 5-3 double play. But the DeLand Suns put 2 on the board. The Bell sac fly and the Fornari single get runs across. We go to the top of the 7th inning from Melching Field. It's the Suns 6, the Rats 3. Top of the order, top of the 7th for the Sanford River Rats, as Brandon Castle remains on the mound. His first pitch misses the zone inside, 1-0.
Rats looking to put even more runs on the board once again. Every time they put them up, though, the Suns have come back in the bottom of the inning and spotted them.
The 1-0 delivery, a bouncing ball, a one-hopper, backhanded at short, throw across the diamond in time. Taylor put out for the first out of the 7th inning. There's one gone for the center fielder, Thomas Broyles.
Broyles looking to come back from the mistake he had in center field. In the bottom of the 6th inning, had an easy catch out there in center field, just too worried about trying to throw the runner out going home. Broyles, though, perfect opportunity right here to make up for that mistake.
6-3 DeLand, top of the 7th inning from Melching Field. First pitch of the at-bat misses the zone for a ball. It starts the count 1-0 on the center fielder in Thomas Broyles. Suns lead it 6-3. Rats have actually out-hit the Suns 7-6. Two errors both committed by Sanford. 1-0 pitch fouled off by Broyles, and the count aces while the ball is striking and out.
Broyles' big swing on that one. He does get a piece of it to foul it off. Broyles, though, looking to drive it deep here. Just get something going for the Rats. It's getting late in the game now. We're in the final 3 innings.
1-1 pitch from Brandon Castle, fouled back to the screen by Broyles, and the count moves to 1-2.
Another hefty swing there from Broyles. Trying to take it out on the ball. Take out that frustration.
1 ball, 2 strikes from Castle. He looks to get the second out of the top of the 7th inning. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Brandon Castle gets Thomas Broyles to go 0 for 4 on the day, and there's 2 gone here in inning number 7 for the Sanford left fielder Justin Farmer, who's 1 for 3 on the afternoon.
I like the decision there by Castle to force the pitch outside. Broyles was swinging the entire time at the plate. Pitch is one where Broyles couldn't reach it. Nice piece of pitching there from Castle.
First pitch of the at-bat from Castle, outside for a ball to Justin Farmer. 1 ball and no strikes. Pregent, Wallace, Dixon will be the Suns hitters in the bottom of the 7th inning, 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Castle set, deals the 1-0 pitch. That one's well inside, and the count is now 2-0.
Castle got Broyles to chase on the last at-bat. Now he's trying the same strategy against Farmer. Farmer, though, being a lot more patient this time around. Letting the pitches come to him. That's what the Rats have to do. You're down 3, though. You can't be too terribly aggressive. You got to look for your pitches.
2-0 pitch, right over the plate for a strike to Farmer, 2-1.
Yeah, Farmer shakes his head on that when he knew that was right where he wanted it. Held back, though. Maybe Farmer a little too patient at the plate. Look for him to be aggressive here.
2-1 delivery upstairs for a ball. Count 3 balls and a strike on Farmer. Jared Candy, who doubled last time up, stands in the on-deck circle.
Farmer still yet to swing the bat this time around.
3-1 pitch from Castle is a fly ball into right center field. It'll be Alan Alonso in right. He makes the play, and the inning is over. Brandon Castle works a 1-2-3 frame as we go to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time in DeLand. The Suns lead the Rats 6-3. A defensive change, it appears, for the Sanford River Rats as first pitch to Christian Pregent misses low and outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Sounds like number 8, Austin Dilbert, is out in center field for Broyles. Pitch in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Dilbert usually gets the start in center field. Broyles usually over there in left field because Justin Farmer's been out for a little while as Myers gets the called strike there. But Dilbert, definitely the fastest guy on this Rats roster. He won't be up to the plate anytime soon as Broyles just was up in the last half of the inning.
He'll be due up 8th. So need a couple guys to get on to try to get him back to the plate before this game comes to an end, and Sanford will need that anyway to try to rally from what is currently a 6-3 DeLand lead. The 2-2 pitch is a line drive in a left field, a base hit for Christian Pregent. So the incoming Stetson Hatter becomes the third Sun in 4 innings to lead off the inning with a base runner. For the last 2 innings, the 4th and the 6th, where the Suns have scored 3 of their 6 runs. Pregent on first with nobody out for Garrett Wallace.
Wallace, the Sanford native, playing up against the River Rats here. Wallace having himself a decent day. He has a hit earlier. He also crossed home plate to give himself a run. With no outs here, the Suns just playing good baseball, trying to extend their lead.
First pitch to Garrett Wallace. Got a swing and a miss on a pitch low and outside. 0-1 to the upstate Spartan. The Suns and Rats will play again tomorrow before the series comes to an end. A quick 2-gamer between the Suns and the Rats. Before the Suns host Winter Park Wednesday, Leesburg Thursday, at Pat Thomas Friday, back home against the Lightning on Saturday. That will plunk Garrett Wallace as he is hit by a pitch as the breaking ball ran too far inside, and Wallace is aboard on a hit by pitch, so it seems to be deja vu. The Suns got the first runner on in the 4th. They wound up loading the bases. They got the first runner on in the 6th. Wound up loading the bases. Can they do it here as Tim Dixon steps to the plate? He's 1 for 2 on the game.
Yeah, if you're Myers here, you just got to regroup, and I would look for a pitch low and inside here. Gonna try to get a grounder over to Heron on third base. Heron's got the capability to turn 2, even 3, if it's hit the right way.
First pitch, bunt is shown. A bunt down the third base line is foul. Almost an excellent bunt by Tim Dixon. Just never tailed back into fair territory. So he'll start the count down 0-1 as the Suns trying to play some small ball to open up this 3-run lead.
Yeah, Dixon, nice try there on the bunt. It's about as good as you can get before it tailed off foul. It looked like it was going to maybe hug the line, but drifted off late. Myers gets over there and gets the ball before it drifts back to fair territory. Easy foul ball call there by the ump.
No balls and a strike. The 0-1 way upstairs. No chance for Dixon to hack at that one. Count even. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Braden quick to his feet there to get it. Nice heads-up play there. Like I said, pass balls and wild pitches have been the story of the Rats' mistakes this year. Great to see Braden get that one high.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Set from the stretch comes the right-hander in Brock Myers. The 1-1 delivery, great breaking ball, fools Tim Dixon on that one. And Brock Myers is ahead of Dixon, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Myers had him the whole time there. That one just tails outside. Dixon was fooled, like you said, Ryan, from the very beginning on that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. The 1-2 delivery, Dixon pops it up foul, up and out of play, and will do it again.
Looks like Rollin Layton is going to go warm up in the bullpen for the River Rats. Layton's been a very consistent pitcher so far for Sanford. Him and Myers both have been the shining stars of the relief pitching.
J.J. Galvis looks like also walking down to the bullpen.
Yeah, it looks like Galvis and Layton are both going to go take some time in the bullpen.
1-2 pitch is hit high down the left field side, but it'll be get way out of play towards the VFW Hall out of the ballpark as the count is 1-2 still on Tim Dixon. Bottom of the 7th inning from Melching Field as we hit 1:30 here in Central Florida. Suns lead it 6-3. The difference in the game is that 3-run 3rd inning. The teams were even in the 4th, even in the 6th. 1-2 pitch, got him swinging strike 3. Dixon gets punched out on a breaking ball outside, and the runners will remain on 1st and 2nd with now 1 out for Jeff Omohundro.
Myers gets the strikeout there, now his 8th strikeout of the season. Myers, after giving 2 runners up on base, trying to work himself out of this jam here. Perfect double play situation, too, for Myers.
First pitch to Omohundro misses low and outside for a ball, 1-0. Both teams with 7 hits. The Rats have committed both errors in this afternoon's contest. Set from the stretch is Brock Myers. He'll fire the 1-0 pitch. A nice breaking ball snaps into the zone for a strike. And aces are wild. Omohundro, a ball, a strike, and an out.
Myers' breaking ball's looking good today. He's getting a lot of movement, fooling some of these Suns hitters. They haven't seen this type of breaking ball all day today. Myers bringing it, though.
1-1 pitch in the zone for a strike. And the count on Omohundro is 1-2. Suns trying to add to a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 1-2 delivery is a bouncing ball towards the shortstop. It's bobbled at short. Taylor cannot make the play, and the bases are loaded. An E6 that could have been an inning-ending double play instead loads the bases for the Suns and brings up Joe Burke.
Another uncharacteristic error by a Rats outfielder and infielder. Thomas Broyles had the one in the 6th inning that was unlike him. Trent Taylor, another error there. Should have been a routine double play. An easy 6-4-3 situation, but Taylor couldn't get a good glove on it. Once again, trying to turn 2 before he even had the ball.
Burke pops up the first pitch. It gets out of play, and Burke finds himself down in the count. No balls and a strike. Suns lead at 6-3, but have the bases loaded for the 3rd time in 4 innings.
Just both errors on the Rats in the past 2 innings. Both just looking ahead and not worried about the ball. First, Taylor there looked like he was ready to flip it over to Muldowney on second base before he got a good squeeze on the glove. Connor Allen wasn't too happy about that one. Looked down his roommate and teammate, Trent Taylor, the fellow UCF Knight, and looked kind of disgusted with him.
The 0-1 pitch. Burke takes it low and outside for a ball. Count his aces wild on Burke, a ball and a strike and an out. Rats had almost turned their 3rd inning-ending double play in 7 innings. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, the count on Joe Burke. Time called as Burke steps out. Powerful KWC Panther ready for the 1-1 pitch. He checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did, as the appeal to the umpire confirms it. And Burke finds himself down in the count, 1-2. He tries to add to a 1-for-2 day.
Myers desperately needs the strikeout here. That way he can go into the next batter with 2 outs.
1-2, Burke. Big swing and a miss for strike 3. As Burke set down on strikes, 2 strikeouts this inning for Brock Myers, as he will face Robert Bell, who has been on base 3 times tonight. But he's 0-for-0. A walk, and a sacrifice fly. Reached on the sac fly when it was dropped in center field by Broyles.
Yeah, that was a big strikeout right there from Brock Myers. Got Burke guessing on that one.
But it will not be Robert Bell. It'll be Mark Townsend, who hits with the bases loaded. Pitch misses low and outside for a ball, 1-0. Townsend is a Stetson header. He had class this morning, but got out of class in time for him to pinch hit here in the 7th Rick Hall knew this was a possibility. That's why Townsend was on the lineup card. The 1-0 pitch. Townsend bloops it into shallow right. Two Rats converging underneath it to make the play. In right field is Jared Candy. The Suns load the bases but cannot score as we head to the top of the 8th inning. With your score, DeLand 6, Sanford 3. Brandon Castle remains on the mound as he will throw to hitters 4, 5, and 6 in the Sanford order. It's Candy Allen Bratton. First pitch from Brandon Castle misses low and outside for a ball, 1-0, as the Florida League Pitcher of the Week and Player of the Week coming from the Suns this past week, and Alex Franzen and Alan Alonso. Bouncing ball to the third baseman. Throw across the diamond by that third baseman in Garrett Wallace in time, and Candy put out 5-3 for out number 1. Brady Choban, the Marshall Thundering Herd product, is on the mound for the Suns in the bullpen. Stepping in is Connor Allen.
Allen looking to get something going now for the Rats. They desperately need a hit or a runner on base. Allen's the one you want to get it started. He's hit 3 home runs so far this season. Only one other hit was a double. So Allen, he can hit it far, but hasn't gotten on base a lot this season.
First pitch missed, 1-0. Suns just signed a third Marshall Thundering Herd product to the roster as the 1-0 delivery is in there for a strike. Aces wild, 1-1. The Suns bringing on an infielder from Marshall, and now that comes in highly regarded. Had a fantastic 2018 season for the Hers. The 1-1 pitch is a sky-high fly ball into shallow center field. Ranging over the second baseman, Hunter Fornari, and he makes the play for out number 2. With the Suns signing Peter Hutzel, a junior out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Hutzel in 2018 for the Thundering Herd belted 12 home runs for the Herd. As Castle comes set, the lefty's first pitch, low and outside for a ball, 1-0. A transfer from Iowa Western Community College. In 2018 at Marshall, 12 homers, 32 RBIs. Did not play in 2019. Hutzel active today. Likely to see him as the week progresses, as the pitch comes in and will plunk Bo Bratton. So he's on base for the third time tonight. 2 singles and now a hit by pitch. As it brings with the second baseman in Jackson Muldowney.
Yeah, 2 singles. Both of them were RBIs for Bratton. Now he gets on base with a walk there. Bratton having himself a nice day for the Rats. University of New Orleans product. Now makes way for Jackson Muldowney. Muldowney hoping to get something going here. Like I said, down 3 runs, only 2 more innings left. It's time for the Brats to show us what they got.
Pop up, first base side. Burke looking, he's out of room, and it's going to bounce off the concourse and back onto the top of the dugout where it will stay. No balls and a strike, your count on Jackson Muldowney.
Jackson Muldowney 2 for 3 today with an RBI for him. Muldowney and Bratton have both hit the only RBIs to this part of the lineup, 6 and 7 holes. Producing well for the Rats.
No balls and a strike on the 7-hole hitter Muldowney. Heron, Sangster, Taylor set to be the next 3 hitters for the Rats as that pitch misses the zone for a ball, 1-1. The kid has finally procured the baseball from on top of the dugout. Count even, a ball and a strike on Muldowney. The tying run is on deck for the Rats in the person of Jared Heron. The 1-1 pitch from Castle is a pop-up towards second for Nari. Will get underneath it to make the play, and the inning is over. Brandon Castle has come on and worked 3 solid innings for the Suns as DeLand is on top of the Sanford River Rats, 6-3, going to the bottom of the 8th. First pitch of the bottom of the 8th inning is deep into left field. A bad initial jump by Farmer, but he's able to course correct and make the play to retire Hunter Fornari. There's one gone here in the 8th inning to bring up Rodrigo Montenegro, who look to reach base for the 4th time.
Yeah, Farmer Lucky to corral that one in. He got a weird eye on it. Took a step to the left and back to his right, then finished on the left. Like you said, Ryan got a bad initial jump. And J.J. Galvis now pitching for the River Rats as the first pitch of the at-bat will be a ball taken inside. Galvis, though, has only appeared in one game so far this season. He pitched 3 1/3, gave up 5 earned runs off 5 hits. Not a good outing for Galvis to start it.
Montenegro, 4 times he's been aboard today as he sends a single into right center field. And the Suns have a runner on first with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 8th inning. So we'll see if Alan Alonso can get off the schneid. He's 0 for 4 with 2 double play balls and a strikeout.
Yeah, Alan Alonso having an uncharacteristic type of a day. He's been having a great past week as he was named Player of the Week.
First pitch in the dirt for a ball, 1-0 to Alonso. Sanford will go Heron, Sangster, Taylor in the 9th inning as they try to rally, trailing the Suns 6-3. The 1-0 pitch, Alonso hits a sky-high pop-up in foul ground on the first base side. Camping underneath it and making the play is Connor Allen. So there's 2 gone here in the 8th inning as Allen will wind up 0 for 5. Christian Pregent 1 for 4 today. A couple of strikeouts, but then a single to lead off last inning. He'll hit with runner on first and 2 gone in inning number 8.
Right now, if you're the Suns, Pregent up here should just be having a good time with their 3-run lead going into the 9th inning. Nothing to hang your head about here.
First pitch to Pregent, in there at the knees for a strike, 0-1.
J.J. Galvis, though, doing a great job on the mound, forcing guys into flyouts. Did give up the hit to Montenegro, but besides that, great job relying on your defense.
Next pitch, low and outside to Pregent, even 1 ball and 1 strike. Montenegro, probably the leader of the Sun offense today, 2 for 4 with a couple of RBIs. As the 1-1 delivery, big swing and a miss from Pregent. He finds himself down in the count, 1-2. Tyler Jones is in line for the win for the Suns. Hamp Skinner in line for the loss. The 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss by Pregent. Catch was made and the inning is over. Suns get a 1-out single from Montenegro, but nothing else. We head to the top of the 9th inning. Suns will look to close it up. In the top of the 9th, they lead it 6-3. Brady Showban, the Marshall Thundering Herd product, will try to close it out for the DeLand Suns in the top of the 9th inning as Showban comes over the top for a strike to the pinch hitter in Beach for the Sanford River Rats.
Yeah, Stephen Beach up to the plate now for the Rats. Lake Sumter Community College product. He finished his freshman year last year. It's a big swing and a miss there from Beach. Beach over 15 so far this season. He's not having a lot of success here. He has the capability to drive it. He hit 289 his freshman year at Lake Sumter.
Fouls the 0-2 pitch off.
Beach trying to get something started for this Rats offense. Down 3 runs right now. You just got to get on base whichever way you can, but facing an 0-2 deficit. Look for him to be very aggressive and attack the pitches here.
Brady Showban on the mound for the DeLand Suns. Try to close it out for the defending Florida League champs as the 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Brady Showban punches Beach, and there's one away for Bubba Sangster.
Beach just got fooled the entire at-bat there. No chance on that swing. It was way outside. He was chasing. Like I said, he's going to be really aggressive facing the 0-2 count, but Bubba Sangster now up to the plate. Bubba Sangster not having an amazing year either. He's 2 for 22 so far this season. Bubba Sangster watches that one go by. It's 0-1 count now. And the 0-1 pitch is a grounder taken by Sangster. It's hit directly to Fornari at second base, and it will be an out to Joe Burke at first base. Easy ground play by Fornari there. Bubba Sangster got a good piece of it, but just a ground out directly to Fornari. And with 2 outs here in the top of the 9th inning, Trent Taylor will make his way to the plate, and the Rats looking to get literally anything here. Down 3 runs, not looking too great.
Brady Showban looking for his second save of the season as a swing and a miss by Trent Taylor, 0-1. Showban 3 1/3 innings, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks. He's yet to allow a hit in now 4 innings of work, and he's a strike away from a save. Got the save in his first appearance June 5th against Winter Park. Had poor control a week ago against Winter Garden, but then 2 phenomenal innings to finish it off against Seminole County. He gets a swing and a miss as Brady Showban nails it down in the 9th, and the DeLand Suns move to 9-3 on the 2019 season as they knock off the Sanford River Rats by a final score of 6-3 here at Melching Field in DeLand. And Zach, a game that turned on that 3rd inning. The Suns got up 3-0, and the Rats could never fully recover as DeLand picks up win number 9 on the 2019 season.
Yeah, DeLand just got started off early and never looked back. The Rats able to produce runs in the 4th and the 6th, but each time the Rats got on the board, the Suns were able to spot them each inning. Just great job by the Suns to never relinquish that 3-run lead. They looked really good here today. Obviously, Montenegro with the big game for the Suns. Bo Bratton, the MVP of the game for the Rats, but the Rats now fall to 4-8 on the season. Not the start that Coach Montero and the rest of the coaching staff was looking for. They sit in 5th place now out of 6 teams in the Florida Collegiate Summer League standings. Both these teams with the Suns and the Rats going in 2 different directions, but hats off to the Suns today. They played an all-around great game. No errors on the day for the Suns. Their outfield and infield played tremendously well. If you're the Rats, you got to regroup and hopefully take the one at home tomorrow against the Suns.
DeLand a 6-3 winner at Melching Field in front of a couple hundred kids from the local boys and girls clubs. We thank them and Boulevard Tire who made that possible this afternoon in DeLand. Your final tallies here at Melching Field: for the Suns, 6 runs on 8 hits. They did not commit an error. For the Rats, 3 runs on 7 hits. They committed 3, as the win goes to Tyler Jones. The loss goes to the Sanford starter in Hamp Skinner. And the save, almost an immaculate inning from Brady Showban. He went 9 pitches, 9 strikes, but that 6th pitch was actually put in play by Bubba Sangster. But a phenomenal outing from Brady Showban to get his second save as the DeLand bullpen continues to throw very well. Also a tip of the cap to Brandon Castle. 3 scoreless innings on the mound. He's not involved in the decision, but he's probably your pitcher of the night for DeLand. Again, your final score. The DeLand Suns 6 and the Sanford River Rats 3. Zach will take the reins tomorrow night in Sanford. 6:30 first pitch from Sanford Memorial Stadium as the Suns look to go to 10-3 with a series sweep over the Rats. Once again, our final. DeLand beats the Sanford River Rats 6-3. So for our entire crew here at Melching Field in DeLand, for Zach Miles, the voice of the Sanford River Rats, I'm Ryan Murphy saying, may green be the grass beneath you, may blue be the skies above you, and may tomorrow be as good as today for the Sanford River Rats, for the DeLand Suns, that is, as they beat the Sanford River Rats 6-3.